Hello and welcome to Monday's Pitch, joined by Sam again.
Hello again, been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Don't know, I've been invited back. Must have done something right, maybe.
Welcome to any time, man. Obviously you transferred deadline day yesterday.
Most exciting day of the year.
Yeah.
It's not.
Nah.
I hate this part of football.
Definitely not a January one.
No, historically, you had your Torres moves, you can forget that.
Andy Carroll,
Torres, same day, stuff like this. You've had some good, January ones every so often.
Yeah. Just a bit overshadowed by the fact that everyone's playing, so.
Yeah, that was
not brilliant.
Well, apparently, certain managers had a big deal about it, didn't they? Boo-hoo, how can you have a transfer deadline day when you're playing? It's like, well...
Yeah, Allardyce was kicking off about it.
I'll tell you what, just try and get everything sorted by the 29th instead.
Yeah.
You know when the deadline is, just work to it. Yeah.
Anyway. Fair enough. Obviously, one of the most talked about transfer sagas this window was the Sanchez Mkhitaryan string swap.
In the end.
So I mean, I don't really know because Mkhitaryan still had a long time left on his contract, didn't he? He still had a couple of years.
3 years.
And Sanchez.
About 3 months effectively.
Yeah. So.
The valuation's probably about fair on both of them.
Yeah.
I think 35 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Arsenal are going to get much more than that.
No.
They left it too late. If they wanted big bucks for him, they had to do it in the summer.
Yeah.
When they probably could have got 50, 60.
Mm.
He seems to have caused a lot of excitement around Old Trafford, hasn't he? Straight away for them.
Yeah.
The new number 7, they all get excited when the number 7 shirt comes out.
Oh, that's some legendary number 7s, haven't they? Memphis
and Di Maria, all the stars. So yeah, we'll see which camp he falls into.
Didn't have the best of games last night, did he?
Well, he had a great debut against Yeovil.
He did actually, yeah, good
did
point.
the business there.
Mm-hmm.
Less so last night, but we'll get onto that. But he potentially will fire up that attack a little bit more. Because they've still got those goals that weren't scoring last year, and they're not exactly lit it up this year either. Slight improvement but I would say a slight improvement. He's still working out all his pieces there. It's another piece we need to try and figure out now. They've got so much, about 3 or 4 very similar minded players there with Lukaku at the spearhead of it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But yeah, decent deal for United. And obviously he didn't rate Mkhitaryan for whatever reason. Didn't quite fit in there. He had occasional bursts last season, didn't he, where it looked like he was going to be the business.
Yeah.
And then sort of went quiet again. I don't think Mourinho, despite having, he was his big marquee signing, wasn't he? But he seems to have fallen out of favour with him quite quickly, for whatever reason.
Quite typical of Mourinho though, wasn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, well, once he's bored with the player, he's just bored with him.
I mean, obviously there must be some sort of reason for it. And obviously, everyone knows my feelings about Mourinho. I think he's an absolute twat. But personally, I think he just... I don't know whether it's Mourinho's ego or he just, like I said, he just gets a bit fed up and...
Yeah, it's my way and the highway, isn't he? And if you upset him... I mean, Mkhitaryan should probably be thankful he's got an escape route so easily because Mourinho quite happily destroy a man's career for the sake of it. Doesn't seem the sentimental type. And then from Arsenal's perspective, obviously a player who didn't want to be there anyway. I mean, he's not been great this season. He's been professional if nothing else. But Mkhitaryan feels like their kind of player, doesn't he? That kind of.
Yeah, it's just a question of where's he going to fit in Arsenal squad. Because obviously they went and signed Aubameyang, which we'll get onto in a sec. But obviously you got Lacazette up there. Obviously Lacazette's going to be the striker. Mkhitaryan's not going to be a central striker, but...
Well, I think he'll sort of fit together with Ozil quite well in midfield. Provide a lot of creativity, a lot of outlets for getting onto that deal.
Yeah.
That's where they've got the main issue. They've got 2 £50 million strikers who are just strikers and nothing else, but number 9's the pair of them really. Which is going to be more of an issue for them working into the same team if he's going to bother. Just rotate them. Which is a nice luxury for Arsenal to have. Been a while since having that kind of problem. But I think Mkhitaryan will be great for Arsenal, to be fair. He's, like I say, just fits into that in that mould really. And part of the whole. I mean, how often have Arsenal been linked with a bright young thing from Germany? So,
no.
A club in the way, but one club removed from a classic Arsenal transfer, really.
Obviously, you mentioned about working well with Ozil. Obviously, he came out today. He's signed a new deal with Arsenal.
That was the big one for Arsenal, I think.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, you see stats on assists and key passes. Everyone's favourite stat, but things like that, where he gets a real torrid time from a lot of press and fans who have decided he doesn't work hard enough. But for someone who doesn't work hard enough, he creates an awful lot of goals for them, basically, by one way or another. I just think I don't get it with us. I think it's the only country in the world that we got question marks over his ability as a footballer. He's absolutely just magnificent, so skillful, so technical with it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It was so key they kept Ozil. And apparently, again, the reason was that Aubameyang transfer, which will lead you on to.
Yeah.
That was the big one on deadline day, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Like I said, there wasn't that much else big on yesterday, was there?
Not huge, but it's that property chain going on with it just felt like that, didn't it?
Proper love triangle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just like when you get into like house buying where it's waiting on someone else in the chain. If that falls through, the whole thing's
sitting there waiting.
Yeah, but all got together in the end. So
so it's record signing for Arsenal, isn't it? 60 million.
Is it? Yeah, 50. Yeah, just shy.
Something like that. Yeah.
I guess it is a record, didn't it?
Yeah.
Stop registering now. Every signing's a record for every club, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
pretty much. Just give it another year or two and buy your shoes up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so he's gone Dortmund to Arsenal, Giroud's gone Arsenal's Chelsea, and then
Batshuayi Chelsea to
Dortmund on loan.
Yeah.
Again, this seems to sort of help all parties out.
Yeah.
Really well. Arsenal, I think, the only one that partly because of the money. So there's what's he, 28-year-old, never quite fit in. Striker who's, I'd say, just an out-and-out number 9. There's lots of other people have expressed concern about how he's going to fit him and Lacazette together. But if they're happy having a rotating two £50 million strikers, or 50 plus, then fine. Or if he's going to play 2 up front, it'll be interesting to see if it works. But I would be surprised.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously the last few months at Dortmund, he's been a bit moody, hasn't he? There's always seems to be a story about. Because he wasn't turning up for training, kind of went a bit AWOL, didn't he? They weren't happy with his attitude and stuff. But
your concern is that if that was just the circumstance, or if he's just got, if he's going to be a moody at Arsenal, along with he just replaced
Sanchez.
Can we replace one moody striker, got another moody striker, but I think Arsenal, theoretically, I think they've got quite a bit to look forward to going at the front. At least there's still obviously massive issues at the back. Whereas the keeper is now one as well by looking at it. But not a bad window for Arsenal all in.
Oh, fair enough. Obviously you mentioned obviously Drew gone to Chelsea.
Yeah, they finally got the big man.
Yeah, Batshuayi's gone out. Before talking about Drew, Batshuayi's not really been given much of a chance.
Yeah, don't like him. I think he'll do well at Dortmund. Yeah. Because he's suddenly, his last couple of games, he's been banging him in. I think he's had 10 goals this season or something like that across it all. Which isn't bad to say you're not playing him.
But there's been times when he's been sitting on the bench, and I think it was when, I can't remember what game it was, but Morata came off, and rather than putting another striker on, actually, I can't remember, I think it was it was Willian, I can't remember. But it's like, I'd rather play without a striker than put you on, which I thought was a bit odd.
Yes, you're not quite sure what Conte's issue with, if he's just using it as the politics that's going on there at the moment. But for whatever reason, I'd be surprised if he doesn't flourish at Dortmund, actually, given that bit more trust, a bit more game time, and probably a slightly easier league, but all the same, it's still top 3 or 4 in the world, isn't it? I would be out of those 3. I think Batshuayi is probably going to be getting the most goals from here till the end of the season. I think so. But because the other 2 aren't going to be starters for it. Giroud's there as well, as he's at Arsenal, his plan B, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where
I mean,
he's the big man up front, which
yeah.
I mean deals with Peter Crouch fell through. Obviously that couldn't happen.
Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been very.
yeah.
I can
Fenway, yeah.
He ruled himself out early doors as well. So
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously it is a good deal for Chelsea getting Drouin. Considering Morata's having issues.
He's a very good target man striker.
Yeah.
And Chelsea will probably fit. He'll probably fit better in Chelsea than he fit in Arsenal, because Chelsea like to play with a big man up front. Is more their style of play, which obviously Wenger's Arsenal never really used that greater extent. So yeah, I think it was a hell of a week for him, wasn't it? Just had to sit on the bench for
2 games in 2 days.
Yeah, sitting out in the cold watching one team get spanked and the new team get spanked in 24 hours of each other. But could only go up from there for him, I suppose. But I think he looks like a nice fit at Chelsea on paper at least.
But we will be looking at him in the summer. But
yeah, and we'll see what Chelsea make of it, because there's obviously a lot going on underneath behind the scenes there. There's definitely a bit of politics going on between Roman and Antonio down there, and I think it's starting to tell a bit on the pitch, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think every club's happy with that. We'll swap around, won't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, one of the players that Arsenal got rid of was Walcott. He's come to us. Did well last night. Got 2 goals.
He did. Well, exactly what you need, and there was a bit. What we've been lacking all year is a bit of pace.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Balassi came back just after Christmas, but he's not 100% there. And when he has been given a chance, his finishing's terrible.
I think it's a good move for Walcott. He's going to be given a bit more responsibility, a bit more game time again.
He needed a change, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he just got a bit stayed in that sort of 10 years at Arsenal. It's been a decent career. Obviously, when you get picked for England at 16, you think with all the press at times like going to go on to become the world's greatest player, which is obviously no guarantee that's going to happen to any 16-year-old. But yeah, pretty solid career till now. Might be a little bit of findings level maybe, but I think in that Everton side, where he's going to be leaned on a lot, and with Coleman as well, so last night, might be the new nice little partnership for them, so it should work well for him. Who's the other one at Everton?
Well, we've got
the massive hole they were filling up front.
The Cenk Tosun.
That's the one, Turkish fella.
Yeah, not seeing enough to make a decision really.
No, I'm at all, but apparently he's put some Turkish very much the business, a good big physical, skillful striker.
Well, only games I've seen him in was when we got spanked by Spurs 4-0. Didn't really get a chance to do much.
I think he's done pretty well in Europe. So from what I've heard of it, apparently a lot of people in Turkey were absolutely amazed he was still in Turkey really. Because that's not the quality player that you think one of the big leagues will be onto him straight away.
Well, they gave him a great send off. Like the club made some huge promotional video for him when he left, which is
that's nice.
Doesn't really happen in this country, not really anyway.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just plugging the gaps Everton had there, isn't it? Obviously struggling to get goals, and they were struggling for pace. So two good additions, which can finally stop talking about relegation. Chat with Everton, can't we? I think.
Hopefully, yeah.
Maybe.
But then, obviously, we've also struggled with defence. Late last night we got Mangala from City.
Oh yeah, forgot about Mangala.
So you know more about Mangala.
Mangala. What do you say? I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I don't know if it's Mangala or Mangala. One of the two. Again, I think that's a decent.
It's only a loan, so.
Loan with the option to buy in the summer, isn't it? Yeah. Very unfairly maligned, I think, Mangala. Well, not very unfairly, because he is. He has some sort of unique decision-making element about his game. But as I remember, he did very well. When City bought him, he was highly rated for a reason. He did really well at Porto. And then he came, first game of City, he just looked absolutely fantastic. He was like, just had all the attributes you want in a central defender. Seemed brilliant, great, seemed to do everything right. That was against Chelsea, I think. And then the next game he scored an own goal. Quite unfortunately, he just stuck a leg out and it bounced in. And that was it. He never seemed to recover. Seemed to kill whatever sort of confidence in football, most of his footballing ability just drained out of him in that instant, apparently. But I still think he's got, like I say, he's still got all those attributes about him, really, but he's absolutely batshit occasionally. You just don't know what he's.
Well, he'll fit in quite well with us then.
Well, I think he'll fit in a big Sam back four, even if he's not going to be starting every game, which I don't suppose he will be. Just in a much more sort of rigid, sort of well-defined defensive system, which City, well, I wouldn't say it isn't a well-defined system, but it's, you're always asking a lot of the centre-backs. They quite often find themselves exposed and they've got work to do if the full-backs are sort of lacking at any time, which isn't going to happen at Everton. So he'll be a lot more comfortable than he ever was for City. Yeah,
a bit of like elevated discipline.
Yeah, I think so.
No bullshit, just.
Yeah, I think it's a really good move for him. I mean, he's a French international, he's not.
He's only 26 as well. I thought he was older than that. Well,
no,
26. So.
Yeah, he's a French international centre back, so he's not. He's Champions League experience and everything else. He's not the absolute clown. A lot of people have, you believe, but yeah, every so often, he just batshit mistakes. But then that was true about Otamendi, and he's sort of handing out a bit as well. And when he's been doing, he's had a more comfortable role this season as well. So I think it's a good. Good thing for Mangala.
When I did see with Sky Sports said we were linked with them, I was kind of like, seriously, no, we can't do anything better. But
yeah, better love Everton.
It's just because you're looking from the outside, especially you only see the bad shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, better love Everton fans would probably rolled eyes and all sorts of it, but I think he'll do pretty decently. He's not going to set the world alight, I don't think, but he'd be a good addition to that side.
Yeah, fair enough. You ended up bringing another defender in. Is it Laporte?
Laporte.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I think it's just Laporte, actually, thinking about it.
Fair enough. Is that like Laporte or something?
No, I think it is just Laporte.
Fair enough.
I'm terrible on pronunciation of names. We've already established it.
Apart from Griezmann.
Oh yeah, Griezmann, not Griezmann. As far as I know. But yeah, he looked business again last night. Well, let's talk about he was the second choice maybe behind Van Dijk. I don't know if that's true or not. I always get very sceptical about these moves that are being announced, especially around some of the bigger clubs where big money's involved. As if it's just not, the agents just lied, trying to force moves and jack prices up, which certainly worked with Van Dijk. But yeah, there's just a very comfortable ball playing centre back. Obviously not tested too much in your first game against West Brom, but it'll certainly be a step up from Mangala. And and then say they've got those three. Stones probably still needs a bit more protection, a bit more growing time in his role, but still, I still think exceptional now. And then Otamendi again, not completely got rid of all his nutty mistakes and eagerness to go to ground, but yeah, a good sort of low-key addition. Weirdly, it's a low-key addition, 57 million club record signing. Bit of a low-key defender boy. Don't know, because there's all the chat around all the, like I say, so many other. Well, the Van Dijk, our local, obviously sort of just quash 57 million now doesn't look that daft from centre back apparently, and with the Riyad Mahrez. I don't know how to pronounce it. That alleged transfer as well.
Yeah, I mean that was a bit of a weird one.
Probably overshadowed the actual transfer.
Nice. That was for one a transfer that didn't happen. That was probably the highlight of the ones that didn't go through.
Yeah.
Obviously he's not been turning up to training and stuff, and he feels depressed that they're letting down all this shit.
I've been very important on this. That Leicester basically tendered him out after Sané got injured. They went to City and well, he could be available for this. I know, and suddenly Jack the Price being like, seller's market apparently. So it was like, we're not that arsed. We'll do alright. But
I think we'll win the league without him. I think.
I think now City's only especially getting to the point where they have overpaid for lots of players in the past, since they took over. But they're now at the point where they've got Pep, they've got the best team in Europe allegedly, but best team in England by a country mile, competing for 4 trophies, etc., etc. Looks like a bit of stability for the time to come, and they're going to be up there for the years to come.
Yeah.
But now they have got a bit more leverage on their side where they can just get lost.
Yeah, basically.
If they want to. So, and then they'll get someone else somewhere. So I think you see a bit of a slight sort of an increase in power for City these last few windows with Sanchez as well, where they said, we'll pay this, we're not going to pay everybody else for it. We don't have to. And the players want to come to us, so we can flex our muscles a bit more as well, which they probably haven't been able to do in the past, which is why you're still getting the jokes about how their defensive spending outstrips.
It's like 94 countries or something like that.
Whatever it is, how many nations. But I think you probably see it drop in a lot of ways because that's.
Once you got them in.
Yeah, they've got them in. They're at that stage now where they are a big club.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I like to Stones. Obviously, Stones is still only young.
Yeah. They paid a lot of money for potential, didn't they?
Yeah.
But,
if that potential, if that money you spend, if that lasts, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, it kind of pays for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah. And next time they go looking for players, they don't have to go looking for players quite as hard enough.
Yeah.
If the players start to want to engineer moves to get to City, things like that change, then it'll be slightly easier transfer market for them going forward. I think that's kind of what that shows, and just telling 95 million to behave yourselves. But fair play to Leicester for the vast neck of it.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Fair enough. And lastly, the only other real, it wasn't deadline day, I think got confirmed deadline day, Lucas Moura.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't know if it's just me, but that kind of just came out of nowhere. Kind of, next thing you know, it just agreed 25 million.
And weirdly low-key one as well for PSG player. Apparently,
Neymar wasn't too happy about it, apparently.
PSG players were a bit sad to see him go.
Yeah.
Tried a lot of assists for them, but I suppose everyone's going to find assists in that at PSG at the moment. Excuse me. But yeah, they're very excited about it. So quite understand why 25 million seems very cheap.
It does, yeah. Well, it's just the market these days, isn't it?
Why isn't he a lot more? It seems strange, but
it's. I think Walcott 20 million.
Yeah.
At 28, 29.
But yeah, it's definitely. So I don't know too much about it, but it's definitely a step up from Sissoko. So Spurs fans will be happy with that.
No, it isn't really. But,
because they need another strong finish to the season, don't they, from where they are now?
Yeah, because it's a big fight for the top 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, Arsenal are looking like they've
Arsenal outside looking
pissed away their chances.
But yeah, getting that. Yeah, those 4 spots below City, there's not quite enough. There's for 3 places, 4 teams going for a base, can't they? So. And Spurs will fancy it.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, obviously we'll leave it there for now. That's, like I say, it wasn't the most exciting transfer deadline day, but
it's reasonable compared to the last few. Have been proper duds.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Sky weren't struggling too much. No deal there was nears, were there? Nothing.
No.
Scrap that, haven't they now? Ruined it for everyone. Anyway.
No worries, Sam. Alright, well, Paul's going to join us on the next one for wrap up recap.
Just lay into him about United for 10-15 minutes, so looking forward to that.
For anyone who knows Paul personally, make sure you stick around for this one because this could be interesting. Sam, thanks for joining us, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.